So, pneumonia kicked my ass for the entire month of October. Literally kicked my ass. I am still struggling, actually, with my rib pain from like 2 weeks ago. Went to the ER, everything. I'm fine though, but yeah, so that was not fun. This month, honestly, has been weird. It was supposed to be like, oh, it's so fun, like Halloween, October. And I'm trying to be optimistic because there's a good end to this month. But I'd say overall, it was a harder time for me. And recovering has been a lot. But yeah, I am excited for Halloween and just doing things because I feel like I've never done what I'm about to do. Like, I usually just have small plans or no plans or like short plans, but this year I'm doing like 3 to 4 different things. So it's gonna be a hollow weekend. But yeah, um, life update. The guy that I spoke about in the last video and I are no longer speaking. I'm not going to go into detail, but it has to do with my autism, which, you know, it's ironic, but I'm just not going to talk about it because it's not worth talking about anymore. And honestly, I'm kind of over it anyways because it happened in like the beginning of the month, like the 7th, and it's the 24th today. So, yeah, you know, things happen. It is what it is. You make memories, and people aren't willing to continue on, which is fine. But yeah, it's starting to feel like fall. I think I said that the last like 3 videos, but we have our up and down days. Some days it's hotter, some days it's cooler. Today is a little cooler and windier, so that's nice. And I feel like I haven't really done a lot of fall things yet. I mean, I have watched spooky movies every week, and I'm trying to like get in the spirit. But I haven't really done like pumpkin or apple picking, especially because I'm in the city. Like, there's kind of limited amount of things you can do. Went to a graveyard, went to the theaters and stuff like that. But I keep doing. But yeah, um, I'm being Red Riding Hood for Halloween. I'm excited. I feel like my other costumes just haven't really felt like costumes. Like, last year as a vampire, it was okay. I didn't have fangs or contacts, so I felt very like basic. And then the year before, I was Casey from Scream, Drew Barrymore. And then the year before that was a hot mess. I was a wreck. I was like supposed to be a cat, but it just didn't work out. And then years before that, it was just a mess. Like always, I never put any effort into Halloween costumes. But yeah, so this year I'm excited to like go out clubbing and raving and all that stuff. It's gonna be a good time. And still looking for a new job. I really want to be like a front desk receptionist somewhere, so applying and applying. It's a little hard. I'm gonna have to start going into places, I fear, because no one answers online. And yeah, I'm gonna meet with my one roommate and we're gonna go to the portal in the city that just opened up to like the other countries. And we're also gonna get some lunch, so that'll be nice. And I had something to share, but it like I lost track. I don't remember. Damn. What was it? I really don't remember, but yeah. I love how in my like little videos I just ponder and look into the distance. fall in love again and again. No, but really, I love just like pondering. I truly wonder what life will be like in like 3 years, not even 5, 3. What is life going to be like? Am I still going to be on the East Coast? Where will I be with my transition? Will I have a relationship? Who will I be living with? Where will I be living? I already asked that, but will I actually push myself to have a career? Will I pursue something like acting or modeling? Will I do it? Stay tuned. Gulp. So weird. We like really worry about our future, and it's really not that serious. It is like something to take into consideration. It is something you should be thinking about, of course, like what you want to do with yourself and where you want to put yourself and who you want to surround yourself with, the money that you can have, like that you need to support yourself. Those things are very important, but it's just like I'm literally 22 and stressing out about what I'm going to be doing when I'm like 30 and what I'm going to be doing when I'm 25. Like there's just a pressure from everybody, and it's not like my friends, it's not coworkers or anything like that. So maybe not everybody, but I'd say from family, there's a lot of stress in my life about that. Like, what are you gonna do? What are you doing? Hey, you've been doing this for a long time and saying this, and you still don't budget, and this and that, and blah blah blah. Blah. And it's like, I don't know. If I knew, I would tell you, truly, but I don't know. And I think it's easy for me to compare myself to. Like, it's so easy to look at my friends or strangers, even, or coworkers, whatever, people, and just be like, wow, you really have a set goal for yourself and you're actually trying to achieve it. And I'm like, over here, like, I'll work my little job, I'll go out with friends, barely afford things. Transition, barely afford that. Like, so many things to think about. Giving myself grace is so hard too. Not even just with like career stuff to figure out and like hobbies. It's hard for myself to give grace with everything I do. Whether it's getting sick, not taking care of my body, not resting, prioritizing like people, like just prioritizing being a people pleaser, like all these things. It's like I never allow myself to just exist and be okay with that. I just always have to have something going on. And I need to give myself more grace. And I say that all the time, but I really need to act on it. Even with transitioning, it's like I never give myself grace with where I'm at. And it's because I'm not where I want to be. And I haven't been for years. And it does stem in the last year of my life, last year, 2023. It does stem in that trauma because I can't put full blame on somebody that hurt me, but I can definitely put partial blame and just like kind of acknowledge, okay, this person manipulated you for a year and took away part of yourself, and you took away part of yourself. And because of that little year break, I guess you could say, or just year I wasn't acknowledging myself, city life, because of that break, I hate on myself so easily. And I always say, like, well, you know, if you didn't befriend that person, if you didn't continue with that person, not even just that, if you didn't cut your hair, if you didn't shave your hair off, if you didn't get it trimmed, if you didn't stop hormones, if you this, that, if you tried with your name change process and didn't just sit on it like you do with other things, then you would be way further. And that's true. It is true. But it's a hard pill for me to swallow, because it's just like, it's not reality right now. It's not. Where I'm at right now is because of my actions, and what I want and where I want to be is not my reality at this moment, and I have to accept that, which is hard to accept. I want to be further in my transition. I want my body to align with who I want to be. I want my hair to align with how I visualize myself. I literally, every day I walk, whether it's to work, whether it's to a convenience store, whether it's to a food place, whatever, I walk and I have a visual in my head of who I am. And that's not reality. It's just like who I want to be. And it's very depressing. It's very sad. I don't like myself for who I am right now. And I know it's a thing that people say, like, you should really love every stage of who you are, especially if you're trans. You should learn to love where you're at now before you go any further. But I just feel like I've been this, where I'm at now physically, exterior, I've been like this for years. I've been like this since I started transitioning, since I came out as transgender. Like, I've been presenting the way I have, and I feel like the things that I want to do to change that temporarily, the things I want to do to maybe alter that, I'm not able to do. I don't have access to them, or I don't have the funds for them. Like, it's just, it's hard. It's really hard. And people have it worse. Don't get me wrong. There's many people that are in way worse situations than I am, especially with being transgender. But I'm not gonna invalidate myself either, because I'm allowed to feel the way I do. I just need to learn how to be more patient and understanding, and recognize that this is me. No matter what hair length, no matter what breasts I have, no matter how people perceive me, I'm still gonna be myself at the end of the day, just a different form. And I need to be more comfortable with that. So, life update, just reflections, heartbreak, recovery from being sick for a month, excited for Halloween, and trying to figure out what I'm doing with myself. And my friend is here with me. But yeah, if you watched 14 minutes of me talking, 15 whatever minutes of me talking, thanks. If If you're new, thanks. If no one watches this, thanks. But I'm glad I spoke because this has been on my mind for a while.